Back after a few weeks on the road, obviously I'm sure it had to feel good to be here at home tonight. First period, not really the way you want the guys started. It seemed kind of like almost a half and half game, half theirs, half yours. Kind of talk about their little thought, and did you kind of feel the momentum shifting towards the end of the game?
Yeah, it's great to be at home. I think we came out, we kind of had a slow start, looked like we didn't have our legs tonight. We stuck with it. We were fortunate to kill some penalties to keep us in the game. I thought, after coming into the third period, we found some emotion, some life. We started taking over a bit, started getting some more shots on net. Unfortunately, our power play came through for us, which is a big goal for us. And, it was good to see us stay with it. It would have been easy to kind of fall apart there a bit at times, but I thought the guys worked very hard, even though they didn't have their legs tonight.
You talk about that slow start. You had 5 new players tonight, essentially, that made their debuts here at Central League Arena. Joined you guys last week on the road in Colorado. How easy or difficult has that transition been, especially this time of year, to get 5 new guys on the ice and get them gelling as quick as you can? And did that factor in tonight a little bit as they got used to the atmosphere in the arena and playing with the guys here at home?
I think it was good to have some new life here. I think the crowd really got behind us in the third, and that really kind of pushed us to play the game a little harder. The new players in our lineup, they've done a really good job kind of, it's been a seamless transition from our system standpoint. I think everyone's kind of bought in there really well. It hasn't really affected us that much. I think it's been good to have some youthful energy and emotion.
McGuire comes in today from the AHL. Convoy joined the team last week. They bring a lot of physical presence tonight. I think we saw a couple of big hits out of Convoy. Was it nice to kind of see multiple players on the ice at the time bringing that physical presence that you've talked about on and off throughout the season?
Well, you need that. I mean, you need to play angry. You need to win those battles, and I think those big hits, they generate momentum. And we saw that in the third period. Cons had a couple big hits, and it kind of got our bench going. So both those guys had a physical presence, and there was a big hit in the second period, and we kind of started seeing red there for a bit, and it settled everything down. I think we know we're pretty tough now, and that stuff. We're just worried about playing hockey and winning hockey games.
Somebody that's playing physical in a different meaning, Pat Nagel, is on game 9 or 10 in a row. I've kind of lost count right now. And that wears on a goalie. Obviously, you see somebody will get a couple starts in a row, take a game off, come back. How much have you seen come out of him these past few games where he's played so many games in a row, but he keeps giving you his all and keeps racking up a few wins for you?
Yeah, you could tell Pat's dialed in. I think every goalie wants to play as much as possible, so nice to see that he's responded really well to the load that we've been giving him. We have made a trade here to bring a guy in, to help, not overload Pat too much, but, he's playing great, and I think it showed tonight.
That momentum shift towards the end of the second period, it seemed to be when the physicality really started to step up. And what was the message to the guys in the locker room in the third period heading into the final frame tonight? You started capitalizing on some physicality. What were you telling the guys to get in through that third period?
Well, they had more in the tank, and I knew it. They might have been questioning whether they did or not, but with our schedule here over the last 2 weeks, I knew they had more in the tank. They just had to find it. So I might have barked at them a little bit to get them going, but they did a great job responding.
The schedule keeps getting a little more tricky. You got one more Friday night on the road down to Utah Saturday and Monday, so you got some weird stuff coming up. But good to get that win back here at home. Expecting more of the same on Friday, and what are the keys to get the victory?
Yeah, I mean, we have to stay out of the penalty box. Penalties were 6-2 in favor of Utah, so it's very difficult to win hockey games when you're getting tripled up on penalties, and we're getting doubled up on shots. So we have to tighten up, be a little more disciplined, find a way to stay out of the box, and obviously we got to shoot the puck, find a way to hit the net, generate a little more offense through that.
Well, congrats on the win, Coach. We'll see you Friday.
All right, thanks a lot.